Hey, Technostuds! Cisco has this proprietary protocol called Dynamic Multipoint VPN, or Dynamic Multipoint Virtual Private Network, DMVPN. And it's a really cool protocol. It allows us to interconnect many of our different sites together in a very dynamic way. So let's talk about what a DMVPN looks like. Let's look at a scaling problem with just a standard VPN. We have a headquarters here, and let's say we want to interconnect that with all of our satellite campuses. So in total, we have 7 different satellite campuses here. So we want to extend a VPN to each one of those sites. So not too big of a deal here. We go from headquarters to site 1 and then again to site 2. We create a VPN between each one of these sites. So we're going to create 7 different VPNs here to create this connectivity. Now this causes a couple problems here. Let's say for number 1, we want this satellite 7 to communicate with satellite 2. Right now it has to go through the headquarters to satellite 2. So this causes delay problems because it's got to go all through the headquarter office, as well as if the headquarter office goes down, it creates connectivity issues between all of the different sites. It's not self-healing. So this is problematic with just a standard VPN. And then what we do is we want to create a mesh network. So we start connecting site 1 to all of the sites as well, and then site 2 to all of the sites, and then site 3 to all of the sites. And what happens is we end up with a lot of VPN connections. In fact, 28 in total, 28 different VPNs. So it's a lot to manage. This is where a dynamic multipoint VPN, or DMVPN, can come in handy. Here we have the headquarter office. What we're going to do is we're going to turn that into a hub. And then each one of these will be a spoke to the hub. And so we'll turn each one of these satellite campuses into a spoke. And we'll program the equipment on there to be part of this DMVPN here. And what will happen is then each one of these sites will make a connection into the headquarter office and create a VPN connection here. Now, the beauty in all of this is not only that, but if site 6 wants to talk to site 2, then it can start figuring out these settings from the hub on how to get to site number 2, and then we'll communicate to site 2 directly. And so therefore, it doesn't have to go send all of the traffic through headquarters now. It can go out and speak directly to the site 2. So it really creates this more dynamic setup of communication between all of these. It creates a full mesh between all of these. So instead of having 28 VPNs, now you could just have one DMVPN that's interconnecting all of these sites.